Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. We are returning after we spent a week playing Persona 5 Royal. So we're going to get back to playing this game a little bit as well. Persona 5 Royal will continue on, but so will this. So this one we're going to be doing 3 times a week, back to our old schedule. And Persona 5 will probably continue going every single day of the week, just because I'm going to be playing it a lot right now.
Field of the Eagle and Lion.
Ooh, this chapter. This mission could be difficult in this, in Maddening.
From on high, flocks of wyverns roar in chorus and soar the pristine skies, heading south for the winter. Fodlan's children lend their hands to winter preparations by gathering firewood and catching fish from the river's cool waters. Yet all the while, their gazes are turned skyward, drawn to the magnificent sight above.
I love these little tapestries. I also did want to thank everybody for coming out and watching Persona 5. It really did help a lot. You have no idea what a difference it makes. Just considering that most of my other series have trouble kind of launching and getting viewership, the fact that all of my regular viewers on this show went and watched that, you guys actually made it so that YouTube saw value in my playthrough, and they are actually ranking in searches now, which means that more people can find my channel and can find me. So I can't thank you guys enough, really. You have no idea how grateful I am for that. It really meant a lot to me to see that my viewership really came out for that series. And man, it is such a good game. It is such a good game. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Another 5,000 gold. I love it. I love it. Ooh, paralogs are opening up. I am both terrified and ecstatic about that.
It's finally time. The Battle of the Eagle and Lion at Gronder Field is this month. Don't tell me you forgot, Teach.
Oh, I could never. I've only done it 3 times. Well, no, I've done it 2 times. This will be my 3rd. I guess I didn't restart completely when I did the Silver Snow run. So I know a little about it.
You're kidding. Didn't Rhea or Sedith fill you in? Guess I have to do everything myself around
I just
here.
said I knew about it.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is one of the Academy's annual traditions. It's a huge mock battle between the 3 rival houses.
But you know all about rivalry battles, Professor. There was one right after you got here, remember? I hear the Battle of the Eagle and Lion will be held in Gronder Field, far away from Garreg Mach.
The house that defeats the most opponents wins. It's a 3-way battle that relies heavily on strategy. Sounds exciting, doesn't it?
Hey, Claude, what about Professor Manuela? Do you think she'll be able to join us despite her injuries?
I'm afraid she's sitting this one out, as is Professor Hanneman.
As my persistent rival will not be present, it only goes to follow that I must also sit out this year's battle. Now leave me be, Claude.
It's a nice impression. In that case, I must sit out too, right?
Oh, don't worry about us. You know you want to see the kids in action.
If it isn't our own Professor Manuela, all things considered, you're looking well.
Thanks to all of you. But I'd only be a burden out there. My students don't need to see me collapsed.
Oh.
Well, not on the battlefield anyway.
Does that mean you really won't be joining us for the battle?
Correct. We will not be participating. Regardless, do not expect victory to come easily, or at all.
Well put. We've spent the past few months pushing our students to their limits. You can see me in the infirmary after they destroy you.
Ooh, throwing down the gauntlet. Look at you, Manuela. I'm impressed. I like it. It still is totally unfair. Like, we already know that Byleth is, like, super powerful and has the sword of the creator. Like, you know that the students would complain. You know that the students would complain. As soon as they lost, they'd be like, well, they only won because they had Byleth. You know that would happen in real life. They should have, like, just given, even if they wanted to leave these 2 out, they should have, like, given, like, Shamir and Catherine to one or the other, you know what I mean? Just something. But if I'm the only professor present... Oh, come on.
We have
come on,
taught our
Manuela.
students well. There is no need to hold back. Challenge them with everything
They took
you
offense
have.
to that. All right. Constance would like to speak with you. Absolutely. Cool.
Yes, these herbs will do, though I note we're short on arcane crystals. I'll make a note to keep some in reserve next time.
Will you need anything else?
No more materials, if that's what you're asking, though I do still require a test subject.
No thanks. A what?
Not a what, who? Meaning you.
Yeah, I'm
now,
out.
lie still, please.
Does this have to happen now? Does it have to be me?
Fair point. A bit of rest to clear my head would be good for the next steps. Let us leave off here, and I shall see you again in the morning.
Yeah, I don't want to be a test subject, Constance.
I'd better make some headway on this tomorrow.
She's
Every
not
day
even
counts,
listening.
you know. If I can complete this ritual, I'll be famous throughout the known world for it. Oh!
What was that laugh?
If I can complete this ritual, I'll be famous throughout the known world for it. Oh!
Oh my god. Why do all of this?
The
That is quite the
prestige it
laugh.
will bring me is necessary to restore my fallen house. Or was your question, why go to so much trouble for a fallen house? Because I am a Nuvelle, as were all my ancestors. And our line has endured too long to end with me.
Why would it end with you?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
you don't
no.
know. Well, seeing as you are serving both as my research assistant and test subject, I should explain myself. House Nuvelle was granted its peerage shortly after the establishment of the Empire. For generations, the heads of our house have been scholars of magic. They often enjoyed appointments to esteemed posts within the Empire. However, during the insurrection of the Seven, we cast our lot with the Emperor and were punished for it. We suffered further losses when we were used as a sacrifice to Dagda and Brigid during their attack.
Damn.
My family, including my parents and older brother, died then. The town of Nuvelle is now an ash heap.
Oh, that's
The
terrible.
6 great families decreed this to be the end of my house. We have not left now but the name. No title, no subjects, no land. Everything I was to inherit has been taken from me.
I see.
What I require is an achievement so grand that Lady Edelgard would be forced to recognize it. And then, House Nuvelle will take its rightful place among the elite class once more.
So, it's because they threw their lot in with the Emperor, which Edelgard would actually already be happy about, right? So, I mean, by all accounts, Constance's family should already be in her good graces at the very least. Or am I misunderstanding something here?
You understand that to collaborate with me towards such a grand purpose is a high honor, don't you? But yes, good night. I expect to see you bright and early tomorrow.
I guess we're not getting out of this. Alright, Constance, I suppose we'll see you in our A rank. Okay, what paralogs are available? Quite a few. 4 different ones, huh? We'll take a look at those later. Alright, let's go ahead and get through our supports, and then we will go and explore. Alright, Lysithea and Hilda, getting their last one. There's too many...
Ah, found you. Hello, Lysithea.
There are too many of these golden deer that are ending in B ranks. I don't get it. What's going on here? Why is this happening? Why are you not getting A ranks?
Hilda? What's that box you're holding? It's making me nervous for some reason. Your big sister Hilda's here, and she's going to make you look all grown up. I don't recall ever asking you to... That's right. I knew exactly what you needed. You didn't have to ask.
Oh,
now
dear.
take a seat. With makeup, you can't just pick your favorite colors. You must choose colors that suit you and the occasion. If you'll be up close and personal, if you're going to a ball, for example, you want to keep it subtle. On the other hand, if you're going to be on stage, the colors should be overt.
I've never used makeup before. It sounds complicated.
I agree.
Let's put up your hair to show off your neck. But we'll leave a few strands hanging to make you look more vulnerable.
Why would I want to appear vulnerable? I don't want to be attacked.
Not that type of vulnerable.
This is for wooing, not warring.
Wooing, not
when
warring.
You're older,
I like that line.
You might understand the importance of looking a little vulnerable.
You're treating me like a child. But I guess it's mostly harmless.
She likes it.
Now, when you're standing,
It's like
put
a big
your
sister.
non-dominant foot a step back. It looks more elegant. When sitting, don't lean back, but don't slouch either. And ensure at all times you are gracefully extending your fingers.
Gracefully extending? Suddenly standing and sitting are an exhausting activity. Hilda, that's enough. This is wearing me out.
I'm telling you, intelligent systems. Next time I want to see scenes like that animated. You hear me? You hear me? It would add so much. I would love it. I would love it. Imagine if they went all out for scenes like that. That would be so cool.
I knew you had potential.
I know, it's a lot of time,
You
but
go far, my darling.
it would be
A
amazing.
couple of years to develop your charms, and no girl will outmatch you.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for this type of thing.
Oh, believe me, you are. With a little help from me, you'll have men falling at your feet.
No thanks. You're more suited to such things. I'll leave it to you. I haven't the time or the energy to fuss over how I'm perceived. Even with my best efforts, I'll never be as good at this as you are. Still,
Time is limited.
This was rather fun.
Thank you, Hilda. She really is brimming with untapped potential. When she smiles like that, wow, even my heart skips a beat.
Like a doting older sister. I like that. So is Lysithia's... I know that like all of her siblings are dead at this point, but did she have older siblings or younger siblings? Was she the youngest or was she the oldest? I would guess that she probably had mostly older siblings, so she has had experience having an older sister, possibly. So it might be nice having somebody like Hilda, you know? Just thinking out loud. Alright, Hilda and Balthus. Oh, this ought to be good.
Whoa! Easy there, big guy. I'm fragile, you know.
Oh my.
Stand back, Hilda. I've got this.
It's not what you think it is, trust me.
Whew. Thanks for the help, Balti. Are you okay?
What do you mean all of you thought it was a fight? So it's just me?
Want this? It's nothing. Oh!
Ouch! You didn't have to do that, you know. I didn't ask you to get yourself beaten up. If I thought I might have to break a sweat, I'd have gotten out of there myself.
I know, but I can't help but worry when I see you in a tight spot. Holst told me to keep an eye on you and all. It's the least I can do.
Huh.
Is that all?
I didn't realize you were still in touch with my brother.
No, this was ages ago. Told me if anything happened to him, it was up to me to look after you.
What could possibly happen to Holst? He's indestructible.
True, but what would he think if I let you get hurt when I could have saved you? Not on my watch, pal.
Ha! Good point. He'd kill you.
It's a real concern. I may be the renowned king of grappling, but I still wouldn't want to take on Holst.
He'd tear you to pieces. But if you did get killed trying to protect me, Holst would be crushed. Not as crushed as if something happened to me, but still, he'd be broken up about it.
Checks out.
Maybe so. But in that case, at least he wouldn't think I'd messed up. As much as I believe in Holst, he also believes in me. Because of that, I won't ever let him down. And on that note, even if you think I'm in over my head, don't worry about it. I'd like for you to believe in me too.
I can't stop worrying about you on command. That's not how worrying works.
Fair. But I do what I do because I want to. If it lands me beneath the dirt sooner than later, well, save your tears for my funeral.
Ugh, I hate when people talk about death like it's no big deal. Try to keep your stupid heart beating, all right?
No. That was goddamned adorable. I like those two together. I don't know, their history just adds a whole level of shipping material, doesn't it? No, I really do just like those two together. Byleth seems like a good dude. Marianne and Sylvain.
Hello, Marianne. Won't you at least tell me why you're avoiding me? It hurts. It really does.
I'm not avoiding you. I'm just not very good at talking to people in general.
I feel you there.
I told you I'm on your side, and I meant it. I'm guessing you don't much like talking about crests. Call it a hunch.
Well,
I'm the same way, you know. The value of my life has always been dictated by the damn thing. It's not fair to have your worth determined by something you can't control. Growing up in House Gautier taught me that the hard way.
What do you believe determines a person's value?
I like to think it's a person's smile.
Huh? Their smile?
A smile. It tells you who someone is. Are they fake or sincere? It also makes you feel stronger when you smile.
Okay, I didn't know where he was going there with that, but that's kind of a nice sentiment.
My smile helps me focus and set free all of that power I never asked for.
I wonder.
Try it out, Marianne. Be strong-willed and put everything you've got into your smile.
Smile. Be strong-willed.
Oh, look at that little grin.
How's this?
Yeesh, that's a terrific first try. If a bit stiff, lift the
Good
corners of your lips
save.
just a bit. Oh, I know. Try saying cheese.
Cheese?
Hey, that was good. It might feel a bit unnatural, but you'll get used to it soon enough.
I think the biggest problem is the half-lidded eyes. It makes her look kind of crazy.
Cheese.
And high.
Are you sure this will make me stronger?
Guaranteed. It's a great smile, you know? Let's go to town and show it off. If you lift your eyes from the ground, you'll see that the world has all sorts of amazing things to offer. The more you realize that, the more you'll smile.
I'll think about it.
You go, Sylvain.
Please, don't let me pressure you. If you don't want to go, I understand.
It's not that I don't like going into town. I'm just eager to get back to my room. I want to go practice my smile. If I keep practicing, maybe someday I'll be ready to go into town with you.
Oh yeah? That sounds great. I can't wait to see your best smile.
Okay, so they were also maxed out at B. Why do they do this to me? Why don't I get to see them go into town together? How rude. How rude. Alright, Leonie and Sylvain, they also ended a rank B.
Hey,
Hey, Leonie. I mean, hello, beautiful. What brings a sweet girl like you to a place like this?
I just came to the greenhouse to look at flowers. What's with you?
He's trying.
Nothing much. Nothing much. I was just thinking about how sunflowers don't deserve to be stuffed away in a greenhouse. They bloom better out in the open, just like you.
He's got a line
Cut the
for
weird
everyone.
metaphors and just say what you want to say. Oh wait, I get it. I'm not ladylike enough to fit in with all the pretty flowers.
No, okay, that compliment backfired.
Right.
Let me try a different angle.
This is a joke, right?
Can't be the
Tell me
first
this
time
is
it's
a
happened
joke.
to you, Sylvain.
What have you got against sunflowers anyway? I think they're lovely myself. If you think I only care about delicate flowers raised in a greenhouse, you've got me all wrong. Statuesque sunflowers, blooming proud and tall in the open air, have a beauty all their own.
Is that right?
You better believe it. And the same goes for you. You have a beauty unlike any other. I look at you and I see sunflowers.
I don't know, I think the metaphor fits.
Look, can you just go back to normal?
She does not like
At
this.
point, I feel like anything I say is just going to make you more angry.
Why are you suddenly not capable of carrying on a normal conversation?
My eyes have been opened to the charms of the beautiful flower blooming right beside me. It's a whole new day for my heart.
You can quit messing with me at any time.
It's a whole new
I'm
day
not.
for my heart.
I'm absolutely serious. You really are as charming as any flower. I see that now.
All right, let me know in the comments. Have any of you tried any of Sylvain's lines out in the real world? And how did it go? If you haven't, try it. And let me know how it goes. I'm not going to try it, but I want you to try it.
Would you stop? This is getting weird.
Even sincerity doesn't work? What kind of flirting is going to satisfy you? You know what? I'm just going to leave you alone for now, so I can get a fresh start some other time.
Right. Bye. Charming? Me, of all people. Like I'd actually believe that. Stupid.
Aw, and she's blushing. Stupid. Yuri and Constance.
Hey, shady lady. I see you're working into the wee hours.
They have so many nicknames for each other, and I love them. Shady Lady.
I have asked you before not to refer to me that way.
Right, whatever, sorry. Anyway, what kind of bizarre spells are you weaving?
An excellent question. It's a brand of spellcraft many have dreamed of, but none have achieved. A revolution in magical theory.
Revolutionary spellwork, huh?
Steel yourself for this. The working transforms leather boots into licorice, the old serviceable shape with a new, sweeter taste.
Oh my god, why?
Huh. That's certainly something. I'm sure you'll ravage the economy with this one. So, why boots precisely?
Now, are they actually being turned into licorice, or are you literally making boots taste like licorice? That's my real question, Constance. Good God.
I was inspired by your suggestion that licking the nobility's boots would fulfill my dream. I went to my chambers to discreetly taste my own boots. They were less appetizing than I had hoped. The thought of licking boots day in and day out was revolting. But then I thought, what if?
This girl's crazy.
Tonguing licorice boots rather than leather ones would make the whole ordeal much more palatable.
Who wrote this? Tonguing licorice boots. Oh my gosh. This is hilarious.
This is no run-of-the-mill penny ante black magic. This is something new. Black licorice magic. I could lick the boots of 100 nobles if they all tasted so scrumptious as licorice.
I think you took the wrong message from what he was telling you.
The common mind often has difficulty distinguishing between genius and idiocy. You set me the challenge of licking boots, and I would say that I have risen to it ably.
Correct. I told you to do that. But I think you took what I said just a bit too literal.
Just a little.
Then how did you mean it? Does the licking not count if the liquor enjoys it?
Oh, she's not very smart.
It's mostly something you do by way of acting subservient. I'd even lick the mud from your boots, my lord. Get it?
What? Are there nobles so depraved that they would take satisfaction in such a thing?
There sure are. I've licked a boot or three in my day.
Indeed? Oh, did it not turn your stomach?
Not literally, Constance.
Well, of course it did. There's hardly any dignity in bootlicking. Talking to you is truly entertaining.
That's true.
You're a special kind of strange. I've known many a noble in my life, but none like you. I was just dealing with a bunch of them, so the difference seems especially stark. Though, I guess you're not technically a noble at this point, are you?
You were dealing with nobles in the dead of night? Wait, what? Did you just call me strange?
Oof, I'm exhausted. Better go hit the sack. Don't work too hard, milady.
I did not give you leave to go! Ugh,
His rudeness knows no bounds. But I'll have my revenge. Perhaps by exposing his business with these nobles.
Oh dear, that sounds
He'll
like a bad
rue the day
idea.
He loosened his tongue in front of me.
He's kind of a rogue. You don't know what kind of deals he's making with those people. Shady lady. All right, let's get exploring.
This monastery is more dangerous than I expected. It's likely that our foes have infiltrated the ranks of the teachers. And there may be others of questionable character about as well. If you ask me, there is something amiss about that old man, Tomas.
You are so right, Sothis. I don't remember that line. I didn't realize that they brought attention to Tomas this early.
Huh?
Alright, let's just start by going to Abyss, seeing what's down here.
Professor.
The Invisible People.
That young lady, Monica. Might she be Baron Ox's daughter?
Ooh, more backstory
We're not
on her.
acquainted, but I have heard tell that the Baron has a daughter roughly her age. Despite my current circumstances, I was born into House Nuvelle, one of the preeminent houses of the Empire. Didn't you know?
You've mentioned
There isn't
it.
much of my house left to speak of, but mark my words, someday it shall return in glory.
House Oak or Oak? Now, I think I tried this well-worn hammock on Shamir, and it wasn't her. History of roaming from place to place.
Hey you,
She would have
listen
been
up.
my first
Got
choice.
something to report. You're wondering where Mr. Backup is, aren't you? Figured you'd want an update. Or report, if you will. He's gone. Other duties or some such nonsense. But he'll be back, right? I bet so. I think he liked this place. Especially the company. Really had something. He'll miss it. Just you wait and see.
Aw, he made a best friend forever when the church sent him somebody to watch over him when Flame was missing. I'm sure he'll come back, buddy.
Come join me over here. For once, we've got plenty of food. Folks up above caught so many fish that we've got a bunch more down here than usual. It's not too common to get a big fishing haul down here in Abyss.
You know, I think that's the same voice actor as Shido. Could be wrong, but sounds pretty similar to Shido's kind of like cadence. How you doing there, buddy? What's wrong, huh? Have a little bit too much to drink? You need to control yourself a little bit more. Know your limits.
When the nobles came for me, they were completely without mercy. They killed everyone. My parents, my husband, my son. They all died for nothing. For being in the way. People with crests do whatever they want. No one even tries to stop them. Especially not the church.
That's sad. Steel shield, and ooh, we got a mace. Nice. Now which one's, I think the hammer's the better one of the two, right? There's mace and then there's hammer, and I think the hammer is the stronger.
Hey, pal. This month is the big brawl, yeah? Yeah, it's the battle of the eagle and lion. I hear I'm free to join in. My heart's full to bursting. My muscles too, but that's pretty normal for me. This is big, pal. The legendary king of grappling's triumphant return. The other houses won't know what hit him.
By the by, do I have to participate in this eagle and lion thing this month? Gotcha. Well, I hope we win. You won't like what happens if I'm on the losing team.
What, will you sigh? Murder a couple people?
The eagle and lion is almost here. Time certainly is strange. All this really has me feeling nostalgic. Back when I was in the academy, I took part in the battle too.
Which class were you in?
The Blue Lions. Back then, I was living with kingdom nobility as an adoptee. Lady Rhea still watches the battle, yeah? Best of luck to you, friend.
I do love my Blue Lions, buddy. I really do. But this time you're with the Golden Deer, friend. Sorry, Dimitri. Miss you, buddy. Alright, just gotta check and make sure that there are no items. There often aren't down here, but always worth checking. I'm assuming that our new characters from the DLC will have lost items. I think we found one for somebody.
Professor.
So. I could have sworn that I read somewhere that you could read books down here to get more history on some of the DLC stuff, but I don't know. Maybe I was mistaken. Maybe they're in the main library. They just added more books to the main library. Let me know if you know in the comments.
Thank you so much.
Maybe we'll have to go and read some. At some point, we also do need to go and read the Golden Deer books about their house histories.
Thanks so much.
I am grateful.
Maybe that'll give us some insight on what's going on with Claude. Possibly.
Professor, do you have a second? It's about Monica. Does she seem off to you?
Yeah, we should kill her.
She was in prison for a long while, but she seems to have recovered almost instantly, and she's been bizarrely cheerful.
Now that you mention it.
You see what I mean? I wonder if she's straining to seem happy just to make people comfortable. And why is she so close to Edelgard anyway?
Let's murder her. How about that? Alright, now who am I going to do the sauna with this month? Who really needs some help working on stats this month? I mean, I don't think there's anybody who really needs the help at the moment, but I suppose it could be anybody who is kind of like dual classing. In other words, some of my melee people who are working on temporary brigand classes. This one isn't your temporary brigand class because you're actually going down that path a little bit, but like Leonie, for instance. So maybe Leonie is who we should work on. Just to make sure that since we had to do a little bit with her axe for a while there, that we can make sure that she stays on top of her next class stuff, which is going to head towards flying, it looks like. So let's save. Alright, I'm going to start with a stay and see where that gets us. The last time I increased the steam and it almost like instantly put Sylvain into the green, whereas I was nowhere near it. Alright, we're kind of like moving up together. I'm going to increase one more time. We've got two more. Let's stay, and I might increase on the last one. Maybe I should have increased both. We might not make it with Byleth. Nice. I think we're both in the clear. We are both very refreshed. I love it. I can feel my worries drifting away. Nice. So what am I working on Byleth with now? Did I get Byleth to a point where we can go to Brigand? Yeah, we got the C rank. So we're gonna move Byleth through Brigand. And then I kind of want to see about taking Byleth through maybe some flying classes. So maybe I should work on flying next. Reason and Faith is gonna have to, we're gonna have to start looking at that soon. But maybe flying for just a little bit here, and then we can start working on Reason and Faith. Maybe, well, I mean, I think there's only like 1 or 2 people that can actually train us in flying before the time skip, so, you know, we can probably work on flying and one of our magics as well, so, yeah. Shouldn't be a bad thing. I'll probably focus healing first, just because healing seems to be so important in Maddening. We've got a lot of people who can heal right now, and it's actually been great in Maddening.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is a free-for-all contest among the 3 classes. If you are victorious, the Archbishop will no doubt present you with a reward.
Well, consider me motivated.
Just what I thought you'd say.
Bring it.
Along with Flame, we found another female student who went missing last year. But now the combat professor Yuritsa has vanished. His origin begged many questions, so there were plenty of objections to his appointment here. He is apparently from House Hrim of the Empire, but he was adopted from another family, or so they say. Anyway, there hasn't been much good to be said about House Hrim in recent decades.
Yep, we know all that backstory from our Crimson Flower run. Good stuff. Man, the timing of these DLCs has been great, hasn't it? Someone with a deep connection to Rhea, is that what it said? I think that one's for Catherine.
What do you say, Adel? Shall we meet up in the library later to...
Oh, hello, Professor.
Yeah, you guys aren't up to anything shady.
I'm a little busy at the moment.
Sorry, Professor. I've got a lot of questions to ask Adel here. Since I couldn't graduate last year, I really want to make sure I can do so this year.
You know what, girl? Fuck you. Fuck you. How about that? I hate her. Hate her so much.
Oh, having a fishing tournament before the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. At first I couldn't figure out what they were thinking. But the fish are especially tasty this time of year, so I don't question it anymore. Have you had any, Professor? You'd better eat up before it's all gone.
Hello.
Hello. Hello there. Yeah, those aren't doing nothing for me. Those aren't doing anything for me. How about that?
Hi, Professor. Want to know something?
Yes.
Rondor is in the territory of House Burgleys in the Empire. That's right next to my home, the region of House Varley. Oh, no. What if my parents come to watch?
Don't worry, I don't think nobles are allowed to watch.
Really? Are you sure? You wouldn't say that if you weren't completely sure, right?
I honestly have no idea, but you don't need to know that. So I've still got 2 people that are at least rank B that I'm waiting for the random chance that they join us. Now, something else that I might be doing very, very soon, considering we're in Chapter 7, honestly, I might need to do it this month. I may be buying supports with the rest of the people that we want to recruit, which is everybody, actually. Let's see, Ingrid, you're at B, and did we get... Was it Annie? No, I don't think it was Annie. Maybe it was Felix? Oh, I need to be looking here. Yeah, I think Annie, we got to B. Mercy's at C. Felix is at C. I don't remember. I feel like one other person may have been at B, but maybe that was just me working on Mercy's first one. But Felix might be recruitable now, naturally. So there aren't that many more characters that we would need to buy supports with to get them recruited. And the reason why I feel like I should do that earlier rather than later is because of the random chance for them to join at B ranks. Otherwise, we have to get their stat requirements. And we have no idea how long it'll take for each of them to kind of just like naturally join our house.
Why would we go all the way to Gronder Field? It's idiocy to travel that far. It may be a tradition, but it takes forever to get there and is exhausting. So pointless. I guess there's nothing to be done about it. Even by you, Professor.
I guess so. It's not that big of a deal, girl, is it? Wait, what was that last one? Striated pebble? A small stone streaked with colorful lines. It probably belongs to someone who likes collecting pebbles. Do we know somebody who likes collecting pebbles? I don't remember this one. Oh, see? Up in the top right-hand corner, we see the flag. So, yeah, it's one of our new ones. Who would like collecting pebbles? Is that just something weird that maybe Happy likes to do? I don't know. Yeah, it's one of our DLC characters. Where did I pick that up?
Let's see. Fodlan is big. It's not as big as Almyra is, but it's still pretty big.
Do you want to travel around Fodlan someday?
Travel? I don't know. Never thought about it, I guess.
Nice. Anytime we get a stat up item, I'm pretty happy. Let's make sure we're getting some vegetables and fruit and some flowers for gifts. I think we can start doing the highest level of cultivating.
Professor, as Seteth told you, we're to have a fishing tournament. Given the events of the last month, I believe this is just the sort of distraction we need, staff and student alike.
Will you take part?
I'm afraid I'm not one for such festivities. I do enjoy a spot of fishing, though. I believe it best that I stick to quietly fishing by myself.
All right, Gilbert, whatever you say, man. Quite a morose character, isn't he? He's just kind of like... Man, the hitbox on that going up those stairs is really weird, isn't it? Alright, somebody's in the room back here. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? And why are you waiting outside?
I'm not interested in glory or prizes. All I want is a formidable enemy to sink my teeth into. You're one of them, Professor.
Join my house, and we can spar a lot more during practice. How about that?
Join me for some training. I might like to become...
Damn, we still haven't gotten there yet, huh? Speed and sword. I guess we haven't been working on our sword nearly as much because we've been focused on getting the axe up. But we probably should work on our sword a little bit. Our speed is at 16. I bet you if we got him to rank B, we'd be able to recruit him pretty quickly. We will get him naturally, so I will not buy his second support. I may gift him to his B rank support and then recruit him naturally, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. but I've never had a problem recruiting Felix. I don't know why I'm running. I could just teleport, but hey, we're taking the scenic route.
Let's see. You know, I'm pretty good at fishing. My older brother used to take me out. Why don't you give it a try too? They say we can eat whatever we catch. Huh? I'm really...
Sometimes it's nice to dangle a fishing line and let your mind wander. I'd love to spend some time lounging around by a scenic river or lake.
Holding such a frivolous and downright ridiculous event so close to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? It's absolutely absurd.
Why?
Although, they did say we could eat whatever we catch. I'm a sucker for a good meal. I just couldn't resist.
So it's not so absurd, is what you're saying, Ingrid.
Professor. Welcome to the monastery fishing tournament.
She sounds so bored with it.
Didn't Satis tell you about it? Just catch whatever fish Flame requests. Show any fish you catch to Flame. I have a favor to ask.
Use the tournament bait to catch the fish that Flame wants to eat. You can also talk to other participants to compare the sizes of fish you caught. Welcome to the fishing tournament. If you catch the types of fish that Flame asks for, you might win a prize. Participate if you want. It's really not my concern.
Working hard, aren't I? can assist with any tasks or help with your student on it.
Join me.
I'm available anytime I'm not on a mission with the Knights.
Love this girl.
You look, just show any fish. It's not my...
Yeah, we did try that on her. Oh, that's one of our DLC characters as well. Okay, that helps. Those ones are Church of Saros people. Yep, so that's going to be Catherine. This one might be Flame. Not yet. We're going to talk to everybody around here first. Then we're going to do the fishing tournament.
Oh, you're entering too. Then how about a little friendly competition? Let's see who can catch the biggest fish. There's no way I'll lose.
You're likely to beat Raphael if you have a fish with a rarity of 4 stars or higher.
So you are joining the fishing tournament? That's great, but you don't stand a chance against me. I just caught this beauty. I bet you can't catch a bigger one of the same kind.
2 or higher.
Professor, are you taking part as well? If you catch a...
I'm going to skip some of these. 2 stars or higher. So we need at least a 4-star.
Oh, are you taking part in the... Whoever can...
Do we need a 5-star? I don't remember.
Catch the same...
3-star.
I am happy that we will both...
3-star.
I'm going to catch me some... But they haven't been biting.
Your shouting is scaring the fish. Maybe the fish are frightened by you.
I didn't think of that. The truth is right in front
It
of
sure is, Eloise.
Oh, just kidding. As though a fish is smart enough to be afraid of me.
He found that hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Just checking.
Will you be taking part? I cannot recall the type of fish I was hoping to dine on. So, if you do manage to catch a fish, do you mind bringing it for me to see?
Sure will.
Oh,
Yep.
that is mine.
Now it's for her.
Thank you so very much.
You are welcome.
Have you thought about entering? Maybe you and I could have a little friendly competition. I just caught...
4 stars or higher. Okay.
Oh, this is mine.
Both of them are for DLC characters. Are you a part of the fishing tournament?
Come on. Why are they having a fishing tournament now? Are they just giving up on the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? You're not condoning this, right? Are you?
Lighten up. No, I'm definitely not taking part. I'm just gonna lie to her face.
Hey, wait. What's with that shifty look?
She knows. But hey, we got what we needed out of her. Which was our support point. I'm a monster. What can I say? Okay. I actually do talk to you to do the fishing tournament, right? I believe so, because it's just a specific bait. Okay, 4-star or higher. That's all we need. Okay, there's a 3. Let's try and wait for a red or a gold. Three is the max that I go. You're pretty much guaranteed to get at least 3 bites before your bait disappears, so basically if we make it to the 3rd one, I always just pull it. We're not using all 50. Nice. We'll do maybe 15 of them. I don't know which fish Flane wants. I think if I don't get what I need after like 10 or something, I think I could come back and use the rest of the bait if I needed to, so. Let's do a couple more, then we'll go and talk to everybody, get my prize. Alright, we got ourselves a 5-star, so let's just go ahead and live with that.
Looks like you've been doing... Wow!
Okay, vulnerary. Thank you, sir. Did we try recruiting you?
Wow.
We did, right? Yeah. Another vulnerary.
Stop, alas.
Tomato.
Did you catch... Is that the...
I have a 5-star, thank you very much.
Did you... Is that the...
Seriously?
Alright.
Iron axe.
Show me your fish.
Iron sword. Are you part of the competition? What about you? Catherine is.
Aw.
So it must use the actual fish. So in other words, that 5-star that I caught got used by one of the lower level people. I didn't know that it worked that way. That's kind of dumb, actually. Alright, let's keep going. Need a couple more 4-stars then. Nice. Dude. Good little run there.
Did you catch? Is that?
What's going on here? Like, I've got what I need. Why isn't it letting me do it? Hate fishing.
Did you catch? No.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Was there anybody else? Or did we get them all?
Yes.
I'm gonna try recruiting you.
Training has butts.
I think we got everybody's gift.
Oh, you caught one! Yes, yes! Yay! This is it! This is the fish I have been pining for! I am so pleased. I shall cook it up immediately.
You're welcome, Flame.
Thanks.
Thanks. She doesn't sound thankful. Shamir. Oh, man. Alright, and we can talk to them again. But I don't think I'm going to. Basically, they're all just like, hey, good job winning. What do you need help with, buddy?
Do you have time for a request?
Some bandits are making trouble in a nearby village. Normally we would assist, but right now we have our hands full with this Lord Lenato business. So many to help, so little time. What do we do? A knight has obtained information about bandits that have been showing up as of late. Head out to the village and deal with the bandits. You got it. Gatekeeper, how's it going, buddy?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Young Monica disappeared last year. I thought she had simply run along home, but it turns out she was kidnapped. I can't believe it. How awful it must have been for the poor thing. They say her personality has completely changed, but at least she seems more cheerful than before. Grateful to be alive, perhaps?
Yeah, or it's a different person. Completely. Bundle of dry hemp, skilled with a bow. Let's just go and give that to Shamir right now.
The fish, I heard you. Thanks.
Can we recruit Aloise yet?
Yes.
I'm going.
Doesn't look like it.
Good deal. Hey, Professor. How's it going? Making lots of coin? I'd love to catch up, but I'm super busy right now. Working. For money. You understand.
I understand, Anna.
Hey, how about a
So this
favor?
one, we just keep getting it, huh? All right, we'll keep doing it.
Hello there. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you. Return soon, please.
Yeah, it's mostly just for catching fish for cooking.
Pardon me.
Hey, what's up, old man asshole?
When you feel that first refreshing breeze upon your face, you know it is almost time for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Gronder
Shut your whore
Field
mouth.
is within the Empire, but the path there from the monastery necessitates passing through Alliance territory. Fodlan's biggest river, the Aramid River, flows along the border between the Empire and the Alliance. You will have to cross one of the largest bridges upon that river, the Great Bridge of Murden.
Not only are you a piece of shit, but you're also boring. Screw you, Thomas. Alright, so we are going to continue this explore session in the next episode. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.